We are recording.
Nice. Yay. Welcome to Street Rats. All right, so
I'll ask him. So does it come civilian type and military type?
this is all my creation, and I've only made this one. And here, come with me. And he just walks off from the port that your dock at.
Yeah, I follow.
And he leads you to this house that is made out of a ship, a big, like, wooden ship. But it's a huge mansion, and it's in the center of the city.
Right.
And he goes in and up the stairs. He leaves the door open for you. And when you go in, it's like a party going on in his living room. But he takes a left instead of a right where the party is and goes upstairs.
Okay, I will follow him.
When you get up there, you notice the doorway to his office is the captain's quarters of a ship.
Right.
And he leads you in. And when you come in, when he opens the door, it's like a madhouse in there. There is shit every fucking where that he's been building, like massive weapons. And he's like, I have been doing this for like 5 years now.
Corrine will inspect everything. Is there any swords or axes or stuff?
Any what?
Any pointy weapons? Or axes or anything?
There are two. What did he use? Did he use scimitars? I can't remember. There are two. I've got his character. Hang on. I think so. Give me a second.
So for Zero, what you don't know about my character is basically one of his abilities is if he sees any sword or axe or spears, I can memorize them into my mind and use them as projections.
He has two cutlasses.
Ooh.
Hanging on the wall they are beautiful to look at, but they are not magical.
Okay.
But they're the most beautiful swords you've ever laid your eyes on.
Yeah.
You're definitely taking them in.
Yeah, it's more for the craftsmanship than the power.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also see on the wall this blunderbuss where the mouth of it is the shape of a dragon's mouth. And it's solid gold.
I will point to it and go, "Ooh, what's this?"
Me and Killian found that in a dragon's lair. It was a clockwork dragon.
Okay.
We found a lot of cool things that day. What did I do? Yeah. The door's wide open. Okay, there's Daddy. Here, pause the recording for a second.
Recording.
All right, sorry, we are back. So, yes, there's the blunderbuss on the wall that's in the shape of a dragon's face. He tells you he got from a quest with Killian.
Very impressive.
But he leads you to the pile of half put together machine gun parts. And it looks like he's making a turret.
A turret. Mm.
And he says, this one I'm going to anchor right on top of the ship. And he points to the roof.
He looks over the turret without looking at him, goes, so with investment, how many do you think you could produce?
Well, it's taken me 5 years to make one.
If you had help as well.
I mean, depends on what kind of help you're talking about.
He looks up, basically I want these on ships a bit larger than what you have at the moment, but able to traverse the sand. And what if I could say you could do that in the space of a week, making just one?
Oh. Well, I mean,
what you would see like would be more than a week. But
I can't really leave Firebelly. This town would run to the ground without me.
do you not have any assistants or anything?
I did. You all took them from me.
Well, you didn't give them enough jobs, obviously.
I gave them everything. I gave them mansions. I gave them coffee. I gave.
We bought that shit.
Yeah, he didn't give us anything, but okay.
No.
Y'all aren't there.
So, okay, how about the plans? Could I buy them off you and give you a percentage of every sale that we make?
Oh, now you're talking my language. Give me just a second. And he goes over and he starts scribbling on a piece of paper. And
while he's doing that, I will, with my mantle, take pictures of everything around me and send them to set.
All right.
With just the comments, trade deal.
Get a little pop up.
All right. Do I have any idea? I don't have any idea where he is.
Yeah, you don't know where I've been since you got on that boat. You're like, yeah, we're gonna go do this.
Yeah, that's right. You. Okay, I remember.
Yeah, I stayed back to examine a boat.
That looked painful, you.
She won't face first.
Full sprint.
Full sprint.
That's fine.
Straight zooming into it.
It's, why are you storing the goodies there? What are you up to?
Just thinking of defenses and other means of combat.
Okay.
He said it took him 5 years to make just one of them, but I'm sure we could probably get it done quicker.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You getting blueprints or a prototype?
I'm going to try and get as much as I can.
Okay. But just remember, if you can get just the one gun, our people can make them once they know how.
Yeah, exactly. I just needed one plan, one complete plan of everything.
Hey, there's an idea.
Mm.
Buy one from him. We start making better ones and sell those back to him at a higher price.
Well, the deal at the moment is the percentage of sales, which at the moment we're not going to be selling. We're going to be equipping our men.
Well, that makes a fantastic deal for us, doesn't it?
But afterwards, once everything's done and dusted, we can distribute lower quality to the general populace.
I like this plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's not poly property. It's so good.
It is.
All right. So after your conversation, he turns around and says, okay, this is what I can give you for now. But I need my gun here. Just in case the emerald comes.
Okay. As long as you have the completed plans of inventions you're willing to sell, especially that ship and then these turrets, I'm sure we could make a deal.
Oh, you want to buy the plans for the ship or for the specialty?
I'm willing to pay extra if it helps.
Hang on. And he goes to his desk and pulls out a drawer and just starts pulling out papers. He's like, I've got that, every part of that, but this one's going to be a lot more expensive. The turret, that's no problem, but the boat itself I've been making since the Emerald destroyed my family the first time. I won't let it destroy my family a second time.
And what if I could place a guarantee that if the Emerald does return, you'd only have to call us and we'd send an army of these ships to support?
How about
You have the brains, I have the manufacturers.
how about you just get me a couple more?
A couple more.
Yeah.
What? So we build them and give you some.
Yeah, just a few. If you can do it in like you said, in no time, where it took me a lifetime to build it, then all I'm asking for is a few more.
All you're asking for is just a few more. No money to be changed? No trade deal?
I don't need money.
Okay.
Honestly, look around.
No, that's fine. I'm happy to do that trade.
Can you raise his eyeball again?
I would need all of your gun plans, your turret plans, the boat plans, anything that can be of use.
And he stacks all the papers together. It's a stack like that thick.
Yeah.
Of plans, and he gets it all together and he puts it into like a leather booklet with a string around it and ties it and hands it to you, and he said, take care of these. It's my life's work.
I would treat it like my own child.
Okay. And he thinks about that for a second. Yeah, okay.
Well, thank you very much for this. I'm sure they will come useful, and as soon as the first few are created, I will send them your way.
All right.
All right. Well, take care, and I teleport. And I'll head straight for set because I know its location anyway because of the ring.
This is after I went deep sea exploring and then went back home, right?
Yeah, this would have taken a while.
You have been home. You have been to the zoo. No, you haven't been to the zoo yet.
I haven't been back there.
No, you haven't. It's only been an hour. The more I think about it, it's only been an hour. So.
Well, if it's only been an hour, I'm still in the ocean.
Oh.
I went swimming for a while.
Oh.
I've never been out and seen before.
Oh, okay.
I have life support and I swim really fast. But, yeah.
Okay. So
While he's swimming really fast, I'll just be walking on the water next to him, just having a chat.
I'm deep sea.
Oh, you're deep sea.
Yeah. Remember we took the boat out and I jumped overboard with the baby.
Ah, yeah.
I just kept swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
What, just down?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry. It wasn't on purpose.
I would literally teleport into water straight away. Like,
Okay. Little bit of a freak out. I guess I'll teleport us both to land. All right, can you breathe underwater?
I don't.
She went.
I don't think so.
I'm curious. Not wet.
Yeah, I don't have the that with Corrine. I have it with Talia. That's why I have like water walking and everything.
All right, so you were underwater for a second. Do you teleport immediately?
As soon as I realized he's there and he didn't know where he was going, I'm gonna get us the fuck out.
Okay.
Immediately heal him. I was deep enough pressure might have.
Yeah, I was about to make him roll some dice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, you really got to call first.
and do we ever call first?
Well, that's very fair.
Yeah. Gave you a heads up saying what I was doing.
Right on.
What do you want me to roll?
I couldn't really help myself. I got down there and it was so pretty. I kept swimming. There were some really weird looking animals in that deep water.
I can't wait to get my dice bag.
Do you need me to roll anything, Leo?
No. He gets you all out of there second out.
Okay.
Sweet girl.
Well, you'll see a slight excitement in Corrine's eyes, holding a leather booklet.
But instead of soaking wet.
Bro.
I still got the plans, and I didn't pay any money.
Let's hope those the ink didn't run too bad there.
Well, I wasn't expecting you to be at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, fair. Let's see, we should be able to patch it up though. Let me fill my spells. This sheet is ridiculously long.
We need to get them back to the tech group.
Okay, I do have prestidigitation to dry it, and I can try mending.
Okay.
To restore the ink.
Yeah. Hit the button.
What are you doing, shithead?
Looking for snacks. All right. You get those papers fixed. They don't look like they were at the bottom of the ocean now.
Mm-hmm.
So, how much are we gonna have to pay?
Nothing.
What?
All we have to do is supply him with a few of the boats when they're completed.
Like seriously?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he just wants to protect Firebelly port from the Emerald. Kept going on about that pretty hard.
Yeah. Do we know for sure what this emerald is?
Not really.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yeah. Do you remember?
No.
I told you.
Well, it's been a while.
Okay. Right. It is a large crystal green dragon, a gem dragon.
Right, I'll relay that.
An emerald gem dragon.
Yeah, I'll relay that to Seth.
He tells you it's an emerald gem dragon.
That sounds very dangerous.
But can also look very nice.
I wonder what he did to make it mad, or if it's just like super mean.
And the fact it only attacked Firebelly. Have there been any other sightings?
Remember the book says that it has no home. It just lives in the ocean.
Yeah, but still, you never know where in the ocean it might be. So that's why it's like, is there any other sight? Would we know if there's any other sightings?
There hasn't been any that have been written in a book that you have read.
Right. Okay.
So it's just attacked the one city. It's kind of like a myth at this point.
It's a myth altogether. There's not even writings of it attacking Firebelly.
Well, wait.
But he said that they.
But he told it initially it attacked his home, but he built Firebelly after the fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
Yes.
So it's where he used to live.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that tone. Sounds a little bit like you might be wanting to go hunt for a baddie.
Could.
I've got them written up. Y'all fucking hunt. I'll go get his character sheet.
Another thing that we could do is recalibrate it so they can go on the sand.
Could work with that. I know it. I
And
could
turrets
easily.
defending
I could
the
probably-
city.
I know personally, I could manage to navigate a few, but it wouldn't be ideal. It's all I'd be able to do.
It would be like cavalry charge.
Yeah, I bet you our team can come up with some way to make that happen.
Hey, it's not bad too. I was thinking it was going to be really, really hard for you guys, but it's not.
Sure you want to show your hand like that? It'd be a good time to bluff. Unless you want us to go get the other.
To be fair though, Sin, we all show our hands a bit.
This is fair.
We like to go, oh well, this might destroy you or build you up. You never know.
It's a 3.5e character,
Ooh.
and it's level 20.
But if you were to convert it to 5e at level 20.
So should we get these plans to the tech group?
Absolutely. I don't even know where I took this.
You need to figure that out.
Probably Firebelly. No, we were not going to Firebelly. We went home to the tower.
Okay. Y'all are in the tower then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, straight away. They are in New Felicia, correct? Isn't that where we moved their lab?
That is where we moved it.
All right. That's where we want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll probably be in my private quarters, and I have doors to all our pocket dimensions there that lead to my private quarters in each place, respectively.
Nice.
I will follow him as a raven.
Say hi to the gods and everything before I head back out.
Thank you, actually.
I caught them.
Tell Bree what's going on. Come here, you. I know you didn't like that, but you're in places you're not supposed to be. Yeah. In there, okay?
Oh, I need a Facebook message.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh,
God damn it, Lilith.
I was just
Every
thinking,
time.
no Facebook message me. I need those. They're D20 salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, she's in Superman. All right. So, All right. You tell Bree everything.
Yeah.
And she goes, what?
Yeah, I'll have her ask her to come with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I've got to see the baby.
Oh, well, that'll be the second stop. But
Okay.
yes, we have to go and drop off the blueprints first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down.
I'll explain everything to her while we're on the way. Did you have any place else that you needed to go while we were here, Crane? Or just drop those off and get back to the demon evil baby thing?
Car.
Good answer. I guess that's that.
All I need to do is go see Omega and New Felicia, but I have to do these plans first.
Rock and roll.
Well, that's okay, because guess where the people are that you need to go see?
Yeah, and I'll send a message to Omega saying I'll be seeing her soon.
And she says, I can't wait.
Very cool. Oh, my back is still being bored.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Squiggles.
Mm-hmm.
This is Dave is making 3D glasses that translate hieroglyphs for everyone.
Yes. For our temple complex.
Yeah, I forgot that.
Tells the history of Felicia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is the Emerald of the Sea.
Okay. Put a pin in that. Coming for you.
I think we've got enough enemies going on right now.
Yeah, I've had another one just to be sure.
It's probably not much of a surprise, but I don't really want to fight it.
That's fair.
I want to go have a chat. Like, hey, buddy, how can we be friends?
How can we be friends? Sorry.
All right, we're gonna get to you. So hang on.
Yeah, when we get to the R&D building, the factories, I don't know what we called it. We haven't labeled it really. Anyway, when we get to Roger and the girl whose name I'll always forget.
Jesse.
Jessie, that's it. Thank you.
I always forget her name. I sometimes forget Roger's name.
But before we walk in, I'll hand the blueprints back to you. It's like, this is your baby. You tell them whatever specs you need.
Yes.
Just make sure it's badass.
Before I do that, I will. When we entered the room, do they notice us?
Jesse and Roger?
Yeah, because normally they don't.
Yeah, they both looked up when you all entered.
Never mind.
I'm a glowworm, man.
Yeah.
I took that into account. I was like, maybe. So, like slowly creep over with a little skip in my walk to Roger. Like, Roger, I have something.
Ooh.
Just sees a crafty little smile coming across my face.
He hands his tools over to Bob and says, hey, finish this for me, and turns around to look at you, and the robot Bob takes over what he was doing and continues work and says, what's up, buddy?
And I show him everything. And then I start describing how I want some turrets on the ships and the ships to be able to go across the sand and the water. To also design turrets for the city defense and everything, and go into full in-depth planning with him.
I'm
And
gonna start
also
with
asking about resources and everything, how long it would take in his eyes.
shit. This is gonna take a while. To mass produce, it's gonna take at least a couple of years, which is no problem. It's a couple days for you, right?
That's right.
And I always appreciate your hard work.
Oh, I always appreciate the money you give me.
They're royalty here.
Yeah,
He tilts his head. Is that a sign that you want some more money?
I mean, I'll take more money, yeah, but I mean, I'm literally okay. I just enjoy my life here.
Okay.
It's 1,000 times better than the life I was living in Napoli.
How much funding do you need for this project?
For this project, I'd say I at least need the metal for it. I'm running low on metal. So whatever supplies of metal you can get me, anything, star metal, regular metal, shit metal, I don't give a fuck, just metal.
Well,
At this point, I do a quick turn around to Sin, but I said, "Oh, set. I need metal."
I'm rooting around trying to find a piece of paper and something to write with. I'm going to write them out a voucher. Any materials they need, period, something like that. And since I own the whole world,
Well, that's their problem. Metal here is tapped out. Y'all don't have a metal distributor. They were using metal that they had from their own shops, but they have ran out.
Right, and we created this pocket dimension. I did not think to have order pockets in the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had it created.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I will be back as quickly as possible. It may take a couple of months for you guys, but I'm going to hunt down as much metal as I can find in Napoli and see about securing orders for some more.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got things to work on regardless. Businesses, me. So I'm going to get back to the projects I was working on, try to wrap those up before we start these new projects. Your robot army is actually coming together really nice. I've got the microchips in them are really, really small, which helps spread them throughout them. But their AI is kind of like Bob here. They'll do what they're told.
It's very impressive.
Only by set people, though, right?
Well, you've got to have the transmitter, but I mean, I can give you all the transmitter.
We discussed numerous fail safes.
Mm-hmm.
They should be trustworthy and reliable. And if not, we can blow them up.
Yeah, exactly.
But based on the work we've received from these guys so far, I wouldn't expect that eventuality to come around unless there was outside interference. They are yet to let us down.
Well, you know me, I don't normally deal with a tech group. That's normally your department.
Yeah. It's good there. I will set to we need to go check on the baby first before I leave here and go to Napoli.
I will teleport to my house.
All right. Your house has an Omega standing on the front porch waiting impatiently. Not like upset impatiently, but overexcitedly impatiently. She hasn't seen you in like some years.
How many?
Some years.
Oh.
Because it's been some days since you were in in New Felicia.
I casually walk over sheepishly. Hello, I'm sorry, I haven't been around in a while.
It's okay. I missed you so much. I gotta tell you all the things that I've done. Come look at the house. It's so cozy.
Oh, I follow her in.
And it's completely furnished and decorated, unlike it was simple the last time you left it. She's overdone it. It's lavish.
Yeah. A life that Corrine doesn't live.
Yes. She doesn't live this way either, but when in Rome.
Yeah, you haven't got anything else to do either, so no surprise.
Yeah. But we will get back to you. You all meet up with Lilith at her house. You and Bree.
And we were gone for a few hours since the last time I was here, so it would have been several months.
Yeah. So,
well, if 1 day is, or 1 year is 24 hours, probably looking at like a month or two old, baby.
Yeah, you're right. 32 hours would be a month.
Well, in that case, we can fast forward because I've already gotten you all to age 14.
Yes.
Last session.
Yeah, we stopped at 14.
Okay.
Which, and I didn't point this out last time, I would like to point out, I brought Michael with me. I did not plan on spending 18 years without Michael.
Okay.
So,
good.
Also, during this time, I would have probably been in and out of New Felicia and Napoli with Omega, just so she still had a feel of the outside world.
She loves that. She's been needing that. She feels homesick a little bit for Napoli.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't stretched her legs and played superhero in a long time, so you catch her on top of the roof patrolling.
Yeah. I just look at her, I'm going to let you do your thing. I've got some business, but give me a shout if you need me.
Absolutely. You know I've got this.
I know. I'm just saying where I'll be.
All right. I've got my mantle if you need anything either.
Will do. And I go business mode for the next few days that I'm in Napoli.
Let's see.
Just making sure development is going well in every sector, seeing as I'm the only one in the group that's in Napoli at the moment.
Absolutely. Everything's running smooth.
Yeah, I'll pretty much become the governor of the city. Well, when second and first aren't there, third's got to be in charge.
Loudest frog I've ever heard.
But yeah, so he's a 14-year-old kid now, and I believe we pretty much left off. I was wandering around and saw the Green Lady.
Yes. But before we get there, what was I gonna say? Okay, so we'll just get to the Green Lady. You don't see her.
Okay. You don't see anybody.
Yeah, you don't see anybody, but Lilith does.
Were we together when we saw her?
Yes.
Okay.
You okay there?
Do you recognize her?
Recognize who?
And I point off in the direction she is.
She's like this big.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
Yeah. as a fairy or something of the sort. I wasn't aware there were any in New Silesia. I'm following. I'm curious. I'm gonna follow the little green lady.
Okay. You see this guy sitting on a tree lawn.
Do I recognize this person? What'd you say?
You've never seen this person either.
And I said bald Akuma.
Oh, well, ignore that it's from something else. It's a monk.
No,
And I mean, I've been here for 14 years at this point, right?
Yeah, you still have never seen these people.
Okay.
You've seen the little fairy lady twice now,
Okay.
but you've never seen this guy ever in 14 years.
And he's just chilling on a tree?
Just chilling on a tree branch, tree stump.
Do I see him?
Nope.
But I do?
You do. And then you blink and they're both gone.
No.
And then you all both get a message over your mantle from Sin.
What's up?
I think you guys should come see this person.
You don't think. There was a person just there. And now they're gone. Then we get a message saying we should come see a person.
Well, I got the message, but I didn't see anybody.
To be fair, I might be going crazy, but pretty sure I saw someone in the tree.
Okay.
Let's go see what he wants.
I look at her a little weird out of the corner of my eye. But I've been responsible for enough crazy that I can tolerate this.
Yeah, so we'll go find Killian.
Yeah, where's he at?
Yes. Do you all not know him as Sin at all?
I don't think we do.
You know him as Sin.
I do.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't think Lilith does, though.
Okay, cool. But he's at his house, one of the mansions in the center of town.
New Silesia or
New Silesia.
Right on.
Should go knock on the door.
He opens up and he says, "So Mia told me that this boy is special." And he points to you. Fix. That's your name, right? Can you hear us? I can't hear
I can. I was not sure if that's my cue to speak.
Yeah.
I was asking you if your name was Fix. Is that right?
Just looks over and waves.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Just holding his flute and waves.
It is that same. They're both barking now. Shut up!
Are they in overdrive mode or something?
They're just horny.
Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We do make some changes to their habitats and they're extremely pleased, so they've been really vocal at night.
Like, I'm gonna fuck you. No, I'm gonna fuck you.
They're both boys yelling at each other is what's really ironic about it.
All right, but you see this gentleman standing in front of you. How old are you? 0.
He's upper teens. He's 19.
Cool. That fits with the party. But you see this young gentleman wearing a coat that's got pockets full of dirt and plants. There is a glimpse of a butterfly or two around his shoulders. And you hear like tinkle bells for a split second, but only Lilith.
So, no offense, but the fact that Mia considers him special is sort of not reassuring.
Well, you don't know Mia quite like I do.
No, I know. I'm sure we don't.
I consider that a good thing. To be completely honest, though, she's starting to grow on me.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Yeah. It tasted bad, but there's truth to it.
Anyway, I'm Lilith.
I'm
not
Seth.
sure what name he's going by today.
You probably heard of me, but I'm Seth.
And you have heard of Seth. That's one of the names that you know. Oh,
Where is...
So that's to me, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My name's Fix.
Nice
I believe
to meet
it's spelled with a Y. Not too sure yet. Honestly, kind of don't know.
You're not sure how your own name is spelled?
I've kind of just been guessing at that. No one
Alright.
ever really spelled it to me. It's just given the name. I've just gone with it.
Well, I
Right.
should think it's your name. Could spell it
So
out.
why exactly am I here?
I was going to ask you that, honestly. Didn't recognize you. You're in our world. Just curious.
And a little girl pops in.
Oh, well, that answers that question.
And she goes, he's special.
So we heard. Why is he special?
I gotta pull up this character sheet. I can't remember why he's special. I'm hilarious. Oh, it is spelled
Yes.
with a Y.
Why exactly am I special? I went back and fixed it.
I see. Oh, okay. He says he's not quite like the other ones here.
Like the other people of New Silesia.
Yes. Remember, I told you they were all special. This one's more special than the rest of them.
To be clear, it's not because he had a pocket full of dirt, right?
Well, I mean, that's pretty cool, but that's not it.
Is it really? That's cool.
I mean, he's got plants coming out of his coat.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Why exactly did you find him? Is he from New Silesia? Are you from New Silesia?
Yes. You are. But she says it for him.
Yeah.
She says, yes, he's from here. He was born here, but his parents are normal. They have no superpowers at all.
Interesting.
Regular plain Janes. And then here is this beautiful baby boy who has all of this magic. And fairies.
Fairies. So I did see a fairy.
You saw her too?
I did.
I thought I was crazy.
Well,
Shut up. I am not. I'm normal.
Mia,
I'm
dear,
sorry,
you
why-
are the farthest
Why
thing
can you
from
see a
normal.
fairy? That's,
Wait, you see the fairy, right? The one that follows you? I'm talking to you, Zero.
yes, I've never met anyone else who could see my fairy.
Well, she has really powerful magic that keeps people from seeing her.
It is interesting.
I like her though. I've had a pleasant conversation with her. She's really
Well,
nice.
I'm gonna pull out my dragon's eye gem.
Why haven't I been told this before?
That's you with that.
That you have a fairy?
Okay. You'll see me reach into my pants pocket and pull out a very large gemstone with a dragon's eye, like I don't know what you call it, pattern in it.
It's a diamond with a reptile's eye inside of it.
It's like way too big for me to have in my pocket, but I pull it out and look through it and like kind of have a moment of shock. Oh, yeah, it's so, look at that. There's a fairy. It's pretty cute. Hi, fairy. Does your fairy have a name?
Her name. Naceris. I'm gonna guess that's how it's pronounced.
That's how it's pronounced.
I'm smart, yay. Naceris. That's
It is nice to meet you as well, Naceris.
And she goes, well, I guess I don't need this anymore. And she drops her invisibility spell. I haven't talked to anybody but Fix and yeah. Hang on. Mia? She hasn't talked to me.
Mia just said she talked to her. Was Mia talking to herself?
Yeah.
Mia said she had a whole conversation.
She didn't. Y'all don't know that. Oroku, that's his name.
I cannot remember.
This little girl here did, talk to herself for a long time in front of me.
That sounds about right, yes.
She's very sweet. In a way.
I just look over at Mia and look back at the fairy.
In her own special kind of way.
Sure, we can go with that.
I think she tries to be sweet.
That I can agree with.
Mia's just looking at you guys beaming. Full smile, yes, they think I'm sweet.
Wait, if they can see you, why can because they're magical. Why can I see you?
Well, I've been looking over you since you were a little baby, taking care of you and making sure the universe treats you right, and playing you sweet lullabies when you need it, and just keeping you company so you weren't alone. This girl is right. You are very special.
Well, okay. Can someone explain to me why, though? I'm still kind of lost here.
Well, you have abilities that surpass most people.
I think what she's getting at is that you're like us. Many people from Malpali have acquired gifts, but we have been blessed by gods. And all of us have abilities that were, well, most people consider to be divine or scary or whatever from one person to the next. Like, for example, our blessed Master Sisis has granted me the ability to control the light of the sun itself. And when I say that, I'll have the sunlight dim and coalesce into a tiny star in the palm of my hand. Then do a little bit light show, have fire swirl around for a second, and then go back up and daylight will come back.
Or do you want to take a shower?
Do you have any abilities that seem to be different than other people? And maybe what she's talking about.
I mean, I can do this, and he just makes one of the flowers in his pocket bloom.
That's definitely something.
And there's something about you. I don't know what it is. And she's talking directly at you, Lilith. Says, you shouldn't have been able to see me.
I honestly couldn't tell you why I was able to, other than I have the ability to see magic, but usually only when I will it. But it could start, I don't know, could be magic developing.
But your eyes see several things that normal eyes don't.
That's fair. That's fair. I can see fate itself, so who knows?
You can't see your own stupidity.
You're not here.
And then there's a soft knock at the door.
Expecting anyone else, Killian?
He goes, no. I'll be right back. Let me get rid of him. He opens the door and he says, who the fuck are you? And you hear a male's voice say, hi, I know you don't know me. I don't really know you. But my friend is in here. And I could have just walked in, but I felt like this was more polite. And he goes, you could have just walked into my house? Is that something I need better security.
No, Ray did Killian's wards. There ain't no way anyone's just stepping through his wards. Dude's a little Joe kidding himself.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He could have.
I don't believe you.
That's just grand.
I'll be right back to you.
Okay.
And Ray's a god.
He's a god too.
Oh, okay, well, that's fair. But peeking out, because, curiosity, peeking over Killian's shoulder. I did see you then. I'm not crazy.
He smiles. He says, I was hoping you were looking through me.
No, I looked right at you and then you just disappeared.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Was I not supposed to be able to see you?
No, my magic is really good. Definitely shouldn't have been able to. And Sin, gestures for him to come in. He's, get off the street at least. Come on, we don't want to have this conversation in the middle of town. And he steps in and sits himself down in crisscross applesauce stance and in the middle of the floor and just looks at you all and says, so, well, what are we discussing?
Do you want to introduce yourself first?
Oh, yeah, I'm Oroku Kenshin, I think is what he said his name was. I don't know. It's Sin's character. Give me a second. Never mind. But anyway, he says, my name's Oroku.
All right. And why are you here?
Well, I kind of, he pulls the backpack off of his shoulder and opens it up. And you see inside of it this house. And he says, I kind of transport Nosarius. Is that how I say it? Yeah, Nosarius around wherever she wants to go. And so I go with her. She's my companion. We have been together for a long time. And I don't know what life is like without her anymore.
All right, then.
And while you are talking, there's this beautiful music note that is just flowing through the room. It sounds so peaceful, and it switches up notes to make a lullaby type song. And when you start looking for it, you see her with this little bitty strawberry in her mouth. And she goes, oh, I'm sorry, it's out of habit. I'm just trying to, calm emotions. Is that a DC? Does that have a DC?
Yes.
I think everybody needs to roll for it.
Wait, no, that was my chance. New dice. Roll.
Calm emotions is a charisma saving throw.
Well, okay.
I don't think anybody can pass her spell save or spell attack.
Well, it'd be her spell save DC.
Okay, it's still 159.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
I think
So everybody is calm as shit. Except for Sin. Sin is still pacing around. He totally beats it.
what happened?
Calm emotions was cast.
Why is everybody anxious?
Because Oroku knocked on the door and
Oh,
There's some strange person just walked into her house.
I'm gonna have Seth embarrass yourself and try to see who he is. In light of the fact that she obviously can't.
He lets her.
Really?
I am also not calm because I believe this is a charm spell.
Why not?
It
No.
is.
Wait,
Who are you?
That's a,
It's nice to meet you.
it doesn't say it's a charm spell because normally if it's charm, it'll say
unusual.
Normally, I would associate it with charm.
yeah, but it's not like
I don't see any harm in it.
yeah, no, it'll say the creature is charmed or something like that. The word charmed will be in the description,
Mm-hmm.
so it is not a charm effect.
I mean, he says, "You're quite beautiful."
You can see me?
Absolutely. I've never seen anything like you before.
You'll probably hear for the first time Haset's happy noise. For you, Zero, it would be a weird noise coming from the air over my shoulder. Like a kind of a gurgly hiss. Haset seems to like him. Let's say we give him a chance.
All right.
He's gifted like she is. And he let her in. They're talking right now.
That's mildly disturbing.
I'll bow my head to him. It's a pleasure to meet you, Oroku.
This is nice to meet you too. I am learning a lot about you.
I'm sure you are.
I have a quick question for the DM and
Yes.
Zero. What race is Fix? That we can just by looking at him, can we tell?
Human. Right now, he looks human.
Right now he looks human. Okay.
Yeah, he
Just looks like a tall human.
Okay.
Do you have
Just a
horns?
tall, slender human.
Like in your picture?
Oh yeah, it does have these two horns that like here and just go backwards.
Yeah, that was the one I was asking about here.
But other than the horns, he looks very human.
Okay.
So you would think with the horns, you'd think, oh, tiefling, but the rest of them is definitely human.
Okay.
But
Excuse me.
yes.
Set, right?
Yes.
It's pronounced set.
Mm-hmm. Like the ancient god of my people.
I'm trying to remember. Your name sounds very familiar.
No,
I
no.
just trying to remember why.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm more than happy to clear that up. I am co-creator of the world that you grew up in. Humbly lead along with my companions here as we prepare for war back in the in Caranus. Or Napoli. I wouldn't say Caranus. And we have risen to power there off our own hard work and good deeds. We've done a great number of things to help raise the city of Napoli up from the ashes. We've done a lot of work with the poor, homeless children. We're on the council now. And we kick the living shit out of anybody that fucks with our city. In exchange, the city loves us for it.
No, I think my family works for you. I have no clue of anything you just said, but I just think my family works for you. That might be it.
Well, everyone here works for
I
me.
think that's why I didn't recognize your name.
Yeah. Obviously deflated by that.
I
But yeah,
would have assumed you'd have got your light out as well.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely
like,
dimmer.
saying all your feats and everything with the light in the background.
Yeah. Just get just a little dimmer.
Mhm.
I gotta go see a guy about some metal. I'll catch you guys in a little while.
Metal? For what?
Oh, our new armada of sandboats.
All right.
Adam's handling all that. He's your favorite person. You get the details from him.
No, I don't care that much.
But the craftsmen here, Jesse and Roger, they're running short of materials. I'm gonna see if I can find them some good stuff to work with. Hey, you your powers wouldn't extend to being able to create metal, would it? Fix. That's the one.
Honestly, I've never really done anything outside of just making plants grow. I mean, I know I can, but can I do that? Am I allowed to do that? It's just looking at this Nasaurus. Would that be a good idea to start making trees grow all over the place and stuff?
Well, you kind of have been. I don't think you've known you've been doing it. Like, you've kind of been expanding this world in here a little bit at a time.
That sounded interesting.
You've been making New Felicia grow.
That is impressive.
But you can't make metal per se, but you can make trees. DM Whisper. Remember what you can make?
For me?
Yes.
You have star metal tree seeds.
You see these little dots? What are those little dots?
Trees.
What type of trees?
They're star metal trees.
I gave the thing back to the druids
Oh, okay, no.
so they could finish the clip.
Okay.
But there are a fuck ton of star metal trees in Napoli.
Yeah.
So we just got to figure out how to harvest that.
I know someone who can.
If only we knew.
If only we knew someone who could. If only I knew she was actually nearby.
Here's the real kicker. Leyland was our, out of character. Leyland was our tie-in to meeting people that fabricate star metal. That never happened. that connection's there waiting for us. But it's his character's storyline. So he just, meow.
Except we don't know. That's a dangerous storyline to follow because we don't know who is there making star metal.
We just know it's being made.
We know an Aurora is there making star metal. We just don't know.
Oh, there's a star metal seamstress in Napoli.
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
But we don't know what she makes. I don't.
Oh, you don't. She does.
I know why there's star metal trees.
You know why there's star metal trees.
I'm gonna grab
Right, you grab a frog. Made him shut up quick, though. He said, "You're gonna touch me?" But all right. So, I can't remember what else. Give me just a second. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Y'all want to know something absolutely ridiculous? All that noise is coming from this thing. This tiny little fucker is that loud. Oh, baby.
They need to chill down a few decibels.
So, Fix, you seem to be unaware of your power abilities. Are they new to you?
Well, no one's ever told me before. I mean, I know I can do this. It just makes the flower bloom more. But I've never done too much before. I've just kind of. Why haven't I been told any of this?
Well,
You were there the whole time, back to being annoyed with Nasaurus.
well, I was waiting for the right time, and this seems like the perfect time. Until now, you didn't need to know. You've just been doing your thing.
Oh, okay. Why do I need to know now, though?
Well, because Mia brought everyone's attention to it. Like she does.
Wait. Which form are you in, right, Lilith?
I'm in Lilith.
Lilith.
Hmm.
Is he meant to run with us? Like, is his threaded with ours or braided with ours?
Let's find out. Take a look at his fate string.
His fate string is the brightest green.
Oof.
It has leafy vines coming off of it, and it's not braided with Urals, but it's very close to Urals. It's not quite like you all have a family bond, and his is near yours, but not entwined with yours.
So, not tied to us, not in the moment, but his path seems parallel to ours.
Path.
Okay.
Your fate's
I
path.
feel like I'm kind of being spoken at here.
Sort of. We tend to do that at times. Sorry.
Still very lost.
You're powerful. Very powerful. And if your power is affecting New Cilicia, I think it's in our best interest and yours to figure out what exactly you are powerful at.
Well, seeing as how your abilities seem to involve plants, I think it might be a good idea if you come to Napoli with us. We know a lot of druids who are proficient in earth magics, and they may be able to help you figure out what else you can do, how much. And you could see a whole nother world.
New world.
I knew someone was gonna.
So that's like one of those pocket dimensions, if I'm correct. That's where y'all
No, you're in
saying
the
I could
pocket
go?
dimension.
Yes.
We would be going to the real material world.
Where we're from.
Where are you at?
Just like that.
Oh,
So
Mm.
this is a pocket dimension.
It is.
Why haven't I been told any of this before?
It seems like you're not told a fair bit.
Well, I imagine as long as this
Well,
it's been going, there's probably a lot of people that consider this the real world.
And we designed it to be that way.
It's real enough, I suppose. It's just different.
as far as you know, everyone you grew up with completely believes that there is no other world other than this world. All of the children in your generation don't know of Napoli.
The soldiers will understand that at some point they're going to have to go to Napoli and defend the Great Desert.
The soldiers do, but he hasn't been with any of the children that are soldiers.
So that legacy has not been passed down to him.
well,
Waiting for the rapture.
I think that'd be fun. I guess I've only really been here before. Kind of know this whole place by now.
And if you want answers, that's
Traveling
the best
could
place
be
to get
fun.
them.
He is 19 days old.
In our world, yeah.
Yeah,
Technically.
technically.
Well, Set, if you want to take him back to Napoli, I've got 4 more years here.
Fair enough. How are things progressing? I know it wasn't gone that long, but
No, better than expected, I think. He seems to have pretty decent control on his powers at the moment, and surprisingly enough, Mia's been helpful in that regard.
See, I help
we know you tried to.
always.
And that darkness is there, but he hasn't shown any signs of wanting to pursue it.
Very good. Any signs of the darkness pursuing him? You know what I mean?
No signs of Montefec at the moment. But he's adventurous, and I don't know how long we'll be able to keep him in New Thalesia.
The second you tell him there's another world.
Yeah.
And as soon as he's going to start hearing things from people, and the war will happen eventually, so all the soldiers will just disappear. He'll have questions.
Well, I'm more than happy to answer them, but probably not the best person to do so.
No, and I mean, I've told him about his father and a lot of what he's done. So he knows. He knows it's dangerous.
Oh, I'm trying to get
You see, I get a wistful look on my face and chuckle for a second. I mean, it's not that dangerous, is he? He's gonna give you a knowing look and wink. I mean, he is shopping for real estate, so. Right, so well, let's get to business. And I don't know, I'd like to go do something fun. I feel like it's been all work.
There's a war on the horizon.
Yes. Although that'll be good fun, I feel like it's still a little too far away. Oh, we should check in on the court. Wonder if they realize they've been robbed yet.
I'm sure they have.
My apologies, Fix. We commonly get carried away and forget which company we're in. Shall we head out? Go meet some new friends?
Sorry, Tommy.
He looks I'll learn this eventually. No, serious.
There you go.
I can go, right?
Well, of course. You don't have to ask me for permission. I just help you out when you need the magic.
Okay.
I'm coming with. You won't be alone.
I tell you a secret. Around here, when people ask for permission, they ask us. So let's hop to it. We got stuff to do.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll be going with y'all then.
Don't worry. We'll make it entertaining. Won't be too dangerous, I hope. I will call Thomas and ask him if, or to explain the situation to him briefly. We have someone here demonstrating potential spirit attachment and would like helping him figure out what exactly is capable of.
Absolutely, yeah. We love another druid, especially one that's friends with you.
Well, that may be a tad bit of a stretch. At this point, he's more of an acquaintance we've only just met. I will have to admit that I like the kid so far.
Okay. Either which way, bring him by, and we'll see how we can help.
Yeah, he has a fairy as well.
Oh,
What seems to be watching over him. She's very nice.
well, that I would like to meet. Mm-hmm. We have we actually have a few fairies here that just recently moved in.
I know. We helped sign the lease.
Yeah, I'll separate with them and go back to my parents' house.
All right. When you get there, Maverick is actually need to write him up so I know what all powers he has.
Nah, if we don't write it up, he's got all the powers.
If you don't write it up, we can't fight him. He can't turn on us.
Hey, I like that logic. Oh, wait, no. That means if we fight it, we just can't win.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, we wouldn't be able to win if we fought him. That's the bad thing.
Well,
because Lilith wouldn't hurt him.
Yeah. But unless you're going to stop all of us from hurting him.
She would.
Yeah, she could try with me.
If she could definitely stop Run, I would never raise a hand against Lilith.
I would be able to get around her.
See, you need a guy on the squad with no hesitation.
That's just against me.
That is why Chico has one arm.
You're welcome, by the way.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ish.
No, really, thanks.
No, that's fine.
All right, what he's doing is he is pacing back and forth, but it looks like he's going through walls.
The heavens are you doing?
I didn't know anybody was looking. I was using my powers.
Alone?
Well, I mean, I was bored and no one was here and I did my homework. And...
Maverick, you know you can't.
But they're so cool.
I know that, and you still don't have control over them completely.
But the only way to get control over them is if I actually use them.
I understand that, but you can do it with people around in case something goes wrong.
You're right. I'm sorry.
It did look cool.
Thank you. Thank you. It was so much fun. I think I've been doing it for like an hour now.
So maybe you should sit.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Where are mother and father?
They went shopping.
All right, that's still weird even after all this time.
Mom seems to be doing really good. I don't know what it is we did, but she seems a lot healthier and happier.
I'm glad.
I remember when I was little and she was sick all the time.
She was, but we figured it out.
I'm glad. I love Mama.
I do as well.
I totally forgot about that whole little bit until just now.
That's why I watched the video.
But somebody did.
Well, I'm here now, so you can practice all you want. Keep an eye out.
All right. And there's a line of shadow up against the wall, and he walks into it and appears on the other side of the wall. All right.
I stay far away from the shadows, but I do keep an eye on him.
Okay. So what are you guys doing in Napoli?
I need to get him to Thomas and let them introduce him.
Oh.
I'm going to have to drop him off there to go do other errands, like the medal, and such, and probably have the star medal up with me.
And I will be doing the business stuff of Napoli, like making sure every district had food and water and supplies and everything, making sure trade was going through into the city properly, the tourists were being treated well, all of the business stuff.
Absolutely. There hasn't been a need for the food trucks in a long time because the farms have regrown since then, but that doesn't mean that the food trucks aren't appreciated still. The whole food is far better than what the farmers are growing here in the desert.
For now.
Yeah.
I'm working on that too. Yeah, we'll head to the Druid Grove first.
Okay. You get there and you are greeted by a badger. He's an anthropomorphic badger. And he looks at you and sees the plants in your pockets and say, "You must be the druid."
Druids are the people that do stuff with plants, right? Because that's a thing I can do.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I
And Nasarius says, "Well, I don't think you all are right." And then just flitters away.
Well, she thinks we're all right.
Not right. You all are going the wrong direction.
Well, thanks for the insight.
Heroku says, he's not a druid.
Okay.
She went to go play with fairies. She's got a very short attention span. But he can definitely grow plants and will plants and control plants. But his power is far I can't think of the word. Yes, surpass. Just that is just his special ability that he was born with.
Okay. Well, I was thinking that people with similar abilities might be able to help them explore what all he can do.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. By all means, do what y'all were doing. We're just here for the ride.
With that said, Pix, I do need to go handle a few really, really boring things with merchants, but I leave you in very good hands. Thomas is a very trusted friend. They can provide you with anything that you need. I'll be back very soon.
Okay. I guess see you later then.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I'll be back as soon as possible, Thomas.
Okay.
And I will get set and go do boring business stuff.
All right. Well, he does boring business stuff. Thomas, I need to bring up pictures. Give me just a second. This is what the Druid's Grove looks like, by the way. He leads you on top of the balconies, through trees, to like a pool-like area where there are many, many fairies fluttering around. And says, I think your fairy went this way. Do you want to tell me about your powers?
I don't think I'm really fit to explain my, like, I don't really know them either.
Oh, so you need help discovering your powers. I understand that. Okay. I've got a special tree for you. And he takes you to this tree that's dark and kind of looks like metal. It says, can you make this grow?
He puts a hand on the tree and kind of tries to make it grow.
When you do this, you don't think that it's going to work at first because the tree itself is cold and doesn't feel like plant. But then suddenly flowers start blooming on the tree limbs. And Thomas goes, whoa. I've never seen star metal bloom anything.
What?
He made flowers bloom on star metal trees.
Very cool.
Wait, so this is a metal tree. It doesn't just look metal.
Yes. This is a star metal tree. It's from, I don't know, it's from space, I guess. It's not of this realm, I believe, or this planet. I'm not sure. See, I start thinking really deep when it comes to the origins of star metal. I'm not sure where it comes from.
Heaven for the religious.
Well,
not. Nobody really knows.
I have a friend who has the ability to grow these trees via a liquid that he makes. But he's never divulged in me how he makes this liquid. He's a squirrel, by the way.
He's the last person I stole from.
Yeah.
A squirrel.
Well, I mean, he's like, you know, how
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I've spoken to animals before. I guess it makes sense. Animals speak. You're speaking.
Hey, look, I found Bob and the original picture of Spectre.
Nice.
I'm trying to find the pictures of these people, and they are not in the right freaking folders. Yeah, it's easier when there's not a pound of hay in it. As he's talking to you, Musarius flies back over and listens and whispers in his ear. And he goes, oh, okay. No, you don't need druids. You're not looking for druids. You're looking for Fae in particular. Well, I have a friend who is from the Fae realm. I think I can get you in touch with him, and that way you can actually realize your powers instead of just grow things for me.
There are many things you just said that I don't really understand. Like Fae realm. What exactly is that?
It's there are many different realms where other beings are from. Like, this is the material realm. And then there's the Fae realm and the shadow realm and the celestial realm. And that might be it. That's all I know, at least. There's probably more.
So you're saying I have something to do with the Fae realm?
Well, that's what your fairy friend just told me. I don't know what the most important realm is.
Okay, I think I'm understanding.
Probably Promontory.
You didn't mention the 9 hills.
Oh,
Sorry, I was completely forgotten about. Okay, it's cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my
You want to fill our computer or touch down for half an hour? Maybe. Yeah.
But he says, let me take you to my friend, and he takes you to the pool, and he sticks his hand in the water and whispers in a language that you don't understand. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to do anything before you leave?
No, it's all right. I was just doing business and stuff, just catching up.
I'm sorry. I know we started really late. I really try to start at 5 so that you can play longer.
It's fine. Don't worry. This is more of getting Zero's character into the group.
Quick question before you go. Should I start planning an expedition to find the Emerald of the Sea, or do we want to start on that for a while?
We'll sit on that.
Okay.
We have more things to focus on, which is the war efforts.
Right. Oh, yeah. We got to get ready to go to court.
But anyway, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Again for last night. That was super fun.
Have a good night.
Stop doing that, please.
Cool.
But out pops this beautiful woman with seafoam green hair, and it kind of looks like scales on her face, and you can't see the bottom half of her. And shit, what's the manager's name? Thomas says, hang on, I need to look up a name. That's amazing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, it is. She says, hi, my name is Echo. Oh, we lost it. What did you bring? I better write it down or I'll forget it. But she says, my name is Echo, and I happen to be from the Feywild. It's not the closest thing. Yes, always. No, I don't want to spin them. Like, they're him down. Perfect. Okay, sorry. She says, "What is your name?" You're muted.
Your mic's muted, Zero.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Charger makes Zoom weird.
It's okay.
My name's Fix. Still. I didn't. Okay, well, I'm not muted anymore. I don't know if it's still loading.
Yeah, there you know.
Yeah, we got you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear. Yeah. Either go sit in that chair or go sit in your own bed, please.
Excuse me?
Or go take a shower. I don't care which one you do. Pick one of those three things and do it.
We're definitely not on the list of making that basic.
All right. But she says,
Hello, am I still here?
yes, you're still here.
Welcome back.
But Nesarius flutters by and lands on her shoulder and whispers in her ear. And she says, I understand. Yes.
Okay.
Well, I can definitely help him.
Yeah, I unplugged my charger and it started acting all weird.
Oh. But she says, I believe that you are Fey touched. And a big tail comes out of the water and splashes a little bit and then goes back in the water.
Oh, you mermaid.
Yes. Ew, I hate it now.
I think it's loading smoothly now. Okay. I'm sorry. Please repeat that.
Oh, she says that she says, I believe that you have been Fey touched. Not by our friend Nesarius here, but by something greater. I'm not quite sure what, but your guide in this realm has been Nasarius.
I'm still trying to understand everything. So it seems it seems I'm magical and that's supposed to mean something. Is this right?
Well, yes, absolutely. I don't think there are many fake people in Not Poly. Honestly. There should be. There's lots of people in Not Poly. But I don't think many of them have had connections to the Fae realm. How many times should poop on you?
I'm not really from Napoli.
Oh. And then Nasarius whispers in her ear some more. And she goes, oh, you were born in a pocket dimension?
Kind of. I'm still kind of unclear on that. I would prefer it not really be called a pocket dimension. It's kind of my home.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand that. My home is a pool. So I totally get not wanting it to be called what it's called.
So is it me that's special or the fairy? Because it seems just the fairy is what's special.
Well, she gives you power, but you have your own power. She grants you the use of some of her abilities. But
okay, so she just helps.
Yes, she's your little helper. Your patron, I dare say.
I don't really know what that means.
Well,
but sure.
Patrons are like gods that gift people powers. And I'm not. Are you a god? And the fairy just shrugs. And it's the cutest little tiny shrug ever. Well, y'all are both clueless. And Oroku steps in and who was invisible the whole time, steps in and says, yes, we do happen to be, I guess how you would say, gods. We have abilities and powers that far surpass anything, well, not anything. The respect of knocking on the door explains anything. There are some people in this realm that are much powerful than I, but not very many. And the mermaid.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
continue.
The mermaid splashes her tail again, and says that I think what you're looking for are maybe some warlocks. I think you're in the wrong place. I mean, you have plant-like abilities, so the druids will absolutely love you. But honey, I think you're a warlock.
Is that good?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not bad.
Okay, so then are we meeting other warlocks?
Well, you're going to have to get your friends to help you there. I can't leave this pool. And she raises her tail out of the water again. Says, I'm kind of here for eternity. And Oroku says that maybe we should get in touch with Set and see if he knows any warlocks.
Okay, so are we going to another place?
Probably, yeah. Where's that badger? I'll be right back. And he disappears. And then the badger comes back with him. And they're talking so casually, like they've known each other forever. And you know they've only seen each other for like 5 seconds. But Thomas calls you and says, hey, your druid friend isn't a druid.
Oh, what is it?
He's a warlock. Maybe something else too. The mermaid has some crazy ideas about it.
Okay. I'm just about done. I'll be back shortly.
And yes, this is the mermaid. She's eating something.
No, I'm just nibbling cords. I'm okay. Yeah. Superhit on you. All
right. Well, I will keep him here until you get back.
I'll be as fast as possible. I'm just about done.
Okay.
All I was doing was talking to the blacksmith about the best metal to use for thick armor plating, like to make an armored carriage. And just, if I wanted to make something as strong and indestructible as possible, what type of metal would I use?
Who's blacksmith?
I don't think we ever named him. If we did, it was well over a year ago.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I haven't made it since I had the saddle made from Max.
Oh, yes. Has been a long time. Holy cow. Okay. He says, well, I mean, honestly, the best material is star metal, but I can't, that's not something I can get a hold of. But I can get you some of this, like,
star metal, like what the buildings are made of, and like the trees.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, there are some trees around here that are made of star metalite. And they just popped up like crazy everywhere.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, chop them down.
How do you do that?
Well, you need star metal to chop star
No.
metal down. The only thing that can cut star metal is star metal.
You want some again?
It's okay, put them back. He's got really bad connection.
Yeah, I have noticed. There's a serious lag.
He can't watch Critical Role because of his connection.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you get an upgrade soon?
In July.
Very good. Good, baby. What are you doing?